What's up, guys? Don't forget to sun your perineum.
POV, you're standing over me. I wouldn't want to be standing over this.
There are many studies that show
What studies?
men who expose their chest to sun notice a 120% increase in testosterone, whereas men who expose their perineum and undercarriage to the sun notice as much of an increase as 200% in testosterone. Now, these studies you will not find on the mainstream media.
Oh, of course you will.
Most of the health studies that get funded are funded by the larger corporations that run the world.
Got to be a conspiracy theory involved in everything. So this idea of perineum sunning is basically the practice of exposing the perineal area, which is the area between the anus and the genitals, to sunlight for a set amount of time per day. I think it's quite telling that some of the people who are proponents of this practice say, hey, you're never going to find this data because it's not out there, because it doesn't exist. In addition to that, I say, you know, these people could be creating the perfect storm of risk factors for skin cancer.
Before you spend a lot of money on skincare products, just hold on. Just go buy Head & Shoulders and wash your face with it and see what happens.
I've seen this video too many times.
I have been using the Walmart version of Head & Shoulders on my face since I was like in middle school because I had a dermatologist tell me the zinc in Dandruff shampoo is incredible for your face. Never had a problem with my skin, always had clear skin, and it wasn't until I stopped that I started getting all of these breakouts on my chin.
So the active ingredient in a lot of dandruff shampoos is something called zinc pyrithione. Does it have any activity against acne? The data says maybe. Specifically, they seem like they're more helpful in combination with topical antibiotics, which are more often used for acne. Now, is this something that as somebody with acne should run out and do right away? Probably not. If it were one of my patients, I would probably steer them towards using one of those tried and true therapies that we have actual like high level data, randomized control trials, years of safety data about, versus using something that there's, you know, maybe just like a hint of an idea that it might work.
I'm about to go to sleep, but I'm going to try to slug, which is where you basically put a bunch of Vaseline all over your face after your skincare. It's just supposed to lock in all the moisture. This is my skin with no filter, and I use very drying acne medications on my skin right now. I also use tretinoin.
It's actually been shown that using something like petrolatum on the skin does reduce transepidermal water loss across the skin, theoretically keeping moisture in your skin. Petrolatum itself is not supposed to be comedogenic, meaning it won't clog pores, but that's not to say that every one of these products may not clog your pores, and everybody's skin's a little bit different. It's definitely something that I think is better suited for people who are more on the dry side than they are the oily side.
I tried these hydrocolloid patches for my entire face, and to say the least, it hurt so bad when I was trying to take it off. I was planning to go back to sleep after filming this video, but these patches woke me up.
That looks painful. Hydrocolloid material is something that was originally used, you know, in wound dressings. They've now been used in various pimple products, specifically pimple patches, and I actually do like them for certain applications since they do absorb excess fluid and oil. However, using it across the whole face, I'm not sure that there would be quite so much of a benefit. Yeah, sure, you're gonna see some stuff on it, which is the hydrocolloid material that's absorbed fluid, but that's not truly, you know, gunk that's coming out of your face. Some of it is regular sebum, so that's the oil that our skin produces naturally. So, you know, the benefit of doing it for your whole face is probably not that great.
I'm gonna apply this to half my face. Okay, here we go. Guys, this is crazy. And on to applying foundation with this beauty tool, which you guys think it's hilarious, but it's just a beauty tool.
It looks like a tongue.
Okay, let's apply it on this side.
I'd like to say off the bat that as a dermatologist, I've never recommended Calamine lotion for anything. It is kind of an older remedy that's used for irritation, bug bites, things like that. The way this trend came about is that it's actually kind of an old trick that makeup artists used to use, and I've talked to some makeup artists about this, and kind of the sense that I've gotten is that it's something that absorbs oil really well. Where this becomes an issue is that Calamine lotion, especially when used repeatedly, could dry out and irritate your skin. In my opinion, it might be better to go for a more standard makeup priming product that will be easier on your skin and is actually intended for that purpose. I know it's really hard sometimes to parse out what information you're getting on social media is useful or evidence-backed and which isn't. One of the things that I would say is, see if the person talking about these different trends is able to actually back up what they're saying with more than just their personal experience. Definitely find some trusted experts that you could follow on social media, like dermatologists when it comes to skincare, who can help you really figure out what's true, what's not, and what should be taken with a grain of salt.